Let's talk about the difference between a round sourdough loaf and a loaf-shaped loaf. So this loaf was baked in a Dutch oven, and if you're wanting a traditional round sourdough loaf, then that is the way to go. So I don't use cast iron Dutch ovens. I prefer the enamel on steel because they're a lot lighter and you don't have to preheat them, so that's a huge plus. So there's not a huge difference in the crumb, which is the inside of the bread, when comparing a round loaf to a loaf-shaped loaf. So this is my round loaf in my enamel on steel Dutch oven. The round loaves are best for artisan sandwiches, bread bowls, and since they have a higher crust to crumb ratio, they make really crunchy toast. So this is one of my loaf-shaped loaves. I use a 9x5 stainless steel loaf pan, and I put another loaf pan on top for half of the baking time to serve as the lid. So like I said, there's not a big difference between the crumb in comparing the round loaf and the loaf-shaped loaf, but the loaf-shaped loaf is definitely more versatile. It's a lot easier to slice, doesn't require complex shaping, and if you're having trouble with your loaves keeping shape, I do find that by using a loaf pan, it's a lot easier to get that loaf to keep its shape. So of course, these are perfect for sandwiches and toasting, so there is a time and place for each method. Most of the time, I do use the loaf pan method just because it's so easy.